Hi, this is Steph Gaudreau from StupidEasyPaleo.com, and today we're making my comforting, creamy broccoli soup, aka crack soup. This is one of my favorite soups ever. If you know me, you know how much I love soup. But this one is perfect if you're dairy-free. It tastes just like a cream of broccoli soup, but without the dairy, without the cream, there's no milk, so you're able to stick to a dairy-free way of eating. I start with a leek, and a leek, if you've never seen it, it looks like a green onion on steroids. It looks exactly the same. It's light green and white on the bottom and dark green on the top. The trick with a leek though is they grow underground, and so they get really dirty on the inside. So what I do is I slice the leek lengthwise down the middle, and then I take those and I run them under the faucet so that I get any grit out, because nobody wants gritty soup. So I take that leek and then I chop that up. I also chop up half of a white onion and then about a pound of broccoli. To the leek, the onion, and the broccoli, you're going to add 2 cloves of garlic, and then we're going to add the liquids. The liquids in this recipe are going to be 4 cups of chicken stock. I would recommend homemade if you can. If you can't and you have to buy chicken stock from the grocery store, that's fine. Just try to look for something that's low sodium or sodium free. That way you can control the saltiness of the broth by adding your own seasonings at the end. I also add a cup of coconut milk, and that's what gives it that body. That gives it the creamy texture and the really nice mouthfeel and flavor without adding any dairy at all. I also like to add, to just give it that little buttery edge, I like to add a little bit of ghee, which is a clarified butter. You could certainly add grass-fed butter if you want, or you can just leave that part out. But I think that gives it just a little secret creaminess and flavor that you can't get from other types of fats and oils. So you're going to add all of that to the pot, and then once you have that, you just put it on the stove, bring it to a boil for about 20 minutes. You're going to simmer that until the vegetables are soft, and then from there, carefully, hot liquids, carefully add that to a blender. Sometimes I do it in 2 batches in case it gets a little bit too full, but you're going to just blend that on high for about a minute until the soup is nice and creamy, and you can serve it right from there. Sometimes I like to top this soup with a little bit of shredded chicken, and that makes it a complete meal. You could serve it alongside a salad and a piece of steak, and you're going to have a delicious weeknight dinner that takes almost no time to prepare. For my comforting, creamy broccoli soup, aka crack soup, and more recipes just like it, head to StupidEasyPaleo.com.